Yay! I'm live and unencumbered. And almost ready. Well, how much is there to getting ready? Not a whole lot. Got my coffee. Piping hot. Not my norm. It's usually cold as cold can be. Thank you in advance for joining me. I know somebody will. Because there's kindness in the community. Very my home rolled cigarettes. One of them look like real cigarettes, but they're full of pipe tobacco, cheap pipe tobacco. And I'm going to get some menthol filters. Remember, kids, menthol is not in the tobacco, it's in the filter, I think. Well, maybe not all the time. I don't know. I've never examined that. No, actually, I know you can get mint rolling tobacco. That settles that nicely. But you can buy the filters with menthol in the filters alone. We'll see how that goes. For a change up, I'm not a die-hard menthol fan, but I had whims. I had whims. How long will I give today before I give up? I don't know. I'm kind of in a mood to stream. Must be because I'm doing cartwheels getting over here. Yeah, tail end of getting coffee ready and then getting this set up and fart around with my lighting, and I remember to turn my fan off. Bully for me. Some cigarettes rolled. Bully. Well, most important, lighting. I'm liking my lighting. It's a trick. It's a trick. Mechanically, as opposed to computer generated tilting. You can tell I'm rustic. You can tell by the gunny sack over my shoulder. That's gunny sack. I'm big on burlap. Burlap. It's a wonderful fabric, an ancient fabric, mind you. It's one of the oldest fabrics on earth. I think wool and cotton and then burlap are the most important natural fibers in the world. In fact, I know they are. Have you ever heard the term hair shirt? That's actually burlap because it's scratchy. Not tremendously scratchy, but it's a torture to annoy you. Like, damn, it's itchy. I want to wear some cotton, but that's expensive, and I've been bad. Uh-huh. See, you learn things here. Just got to pay a little attention, you learn things. Oh, two heads. How about a thumbs up there, kids? If you're actually lurking out there, give the boy a thumb. All about the thumbs up. Yeah, I'm in a pretty good mood today. Well, I must be. First thing in the morning, I woke up early and then did things, and then I'm doing this, which counts as a thing. It's supposed to be therapeutic. Therapy's important, doesn't it? And you got to remember, it's really early in the morning for me, I guess. All things. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Not bad. And I've been up for a couple hours. Take that for what you will. So I hope people are having a great day. people who left me. I hope you had a good day. Come talk to me. Keep me company. Don't keep me hanging on this. It's not fair, I tell you. Yeah, well, they're, they're a loss. To be a participant in this great noble exercise I call my own stupid blathering. What else to do? Baking. Well, they start off as candles. The candles are a big pain in the ass because of the wicks. I'm now making weird little skull things from various sizes and say skull. I make these different colors. That's the only thing creative about it is varying them up. The blues and some greens and some ivories. I just want a lot of them. Just had to put kind of a installation and give a lot of them to my ex. She likes skulls a lot. So skulls, so if you want a skull, I'll make you a skull. It's kind of a messing pain in the ass doing it, but I'll do it anyway. Because it just feels like it needs doing. That's what I think sometimes art boils down to. Something that needs doing, whether you want to or not. Art should hurt a little bit. The gratification should be mixed with pain. Should be some pain. Not the fake pain that people have their passion. I have to express myself. No, you don't. No, really, you don't. You just do it because it needs doing. And get it over with. Wish you didn't have to do it again. Oh, boy. So Mormo posted something. I don't know what's going on with the Mormo Curly CEO thing. I got an idea, but I'm going to stay away from that because it's just not what I'm up to right now. Apparently, Curly's a pervert and Mormo's his friend, and CEO's mad about that. I think that sums it up. So, then I have vague ideas, and I don't care. I don't care. It involves Minnie Manson. I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to last because people are not even commenting. Just makes me sad. Makes me sad making. Yeah, sort of my life. It's gonna be the first stream I've ever had with no comments. That'll be goth. That's what I did. I did a nothing. I did a nothing. Hey, you yourself, you're the first person to comment here. I'm getting no chat. People have been around, but they're ignoring me. Waiting for you. Hi, sweetheart. Glad to see you pop up. Yeah, it's definitely in your hours. It's pretty late in the day, morning for you, isn't it? It's weird how big the Earth thing is. Still mystifies me just a little bit. It's totally late in the morning. What have you been doing with yourself? It saves me trouble. I don't have to text you and ask me, what are you doing? What are you wearing? What are you doing after school today? Huh? Want to throw rocks at things? Want to break some bottles? Yeah, that'd be cool. Going down to the tracks and breaking bottles is really cool. Shouldn't be anything, no harm in that. It's good therapy. Except the glass will fly back at you and take your eye out. Yeah, that can happen. Oh, carving, your arms must be really loving you. Your poor little wrists are probably caving in. I don't know. You seem to be getting stronger with your stuff. You're definitely getting more, doing more done with this stuff. Gonna do any cooking videos again? I kind of miss those a little. Hmm. I'm not nagging you. I'm just wondering. So there, let's get that out of the way. I'm not nagging you. I love your cooking stuff. It's neato. You just stuff that's. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So this sassafras wood is horror stuff, huh? It's just fun. It's cool saying sassafras. It's a very southern. That's for by the sassafras tree, which for the sassafras tea. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, yeah. You have homies to knock out of the way and kill. Yeah. Well, hopefully in the near future you got something more to work with. Let's leave it that way. Explorations, possibilities opening up. You got you're working very hard at getting possibilities to pop up in your life. So yeah, and you're taking full advantage of it. So that's really a good thing. I'm impressed. That's important. Slow, but well, if it's not slow and slow and steady, it's not real. It's got to be real. It's got to be a bit of a struggle. You should be at least. Then you know you earned it, earned it the hard way. So yeah, I absolutely understand. You know I do. I'm going to try to avoid making any whack stuff today, but I know I'm going to. It's really a pain in the ass. It really is a pain in the ass. I don't not as much as the stuff you do, but still, it's just got to dig out my tints, figure out what color I'm going to make the next bunch of batch of million more skulls. Because I'm just going to keep making more skulls and more skulls and more skulls. It's not interesting if you only have one is interesting, two of different sizes, kind of interesting. After that's boring until you get a shitload of them. Then it's interesting again. Because hey, why were this a lot of skulls? That's a lot of skulls. And I've been farting around with that in videos, and I like the visuals quite a bit with the skulls. Again, it needs more skulls. I'm pretty I'm pretty okay at it. It's just messy and time consuming because they're getting better. They're as good as they need to be for skulls. And really, I want to go back to just more finding objects and filling them full of wax that I can make candles with. I mean, the whole wax sculpture thing is a departure for me. And MAX needs a bunch of skulls. She doesn't know that she needs that many. Oh, she has a bunch of them in her house, but she needs more. So different colors. Really subtle gradations of colors what I'm after. Like really doesn't show up on most of the photography I do, but it varies. There's differences. So. Yeah, I need to go to the Goodwill, even though it's a really shitty Goodwill. Well, they are all shitty. And yeah, I've been meaning to do that, but you know me, after you doing things. And I always get frustrated in there because the selection here is terrible because it gets funneled to the fancy white people because they pick through. And I live in a Mexican neighborhood, so we just get the rubbish left, the leavings, and the prices aren't good. I don't think they don't have a color code discount anymore. So it's like taking all the goodwill out of the Goodwill, and like 45% of the store is brand new Chinese stuff, repackaged, and the deals aren't good. So, but again, there's another thrift store not too far away that I can go to that will probably be better. because it's supposed to be mostly housewares and stuff, which is where I need to go. Tchotchkes I can pour crap into, which is exactly what I want to do. That's my concept of creativity behind the whole thing. I mean, the skulls are skulls. I'm making the same skulls over and over again, but it's for an art it's installation, so then it's creative again. You understand that? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Well, you do. You've been tagging along with me for some time now. Oh, it's coffee. I love coffee. Pretty good coffee. Pretty damn good coffee today. Neither of us make any sense at all, Aspie, but we understand each other. That's all that matters. It takes two to communicate. Beyond that, that's superfluous. Beyond that, it's academic. Ah, your purse could. Boy, you really are just Little Miss most of the time. Yeah, that's close enough. Beyond that does matter anyway. Now do it. Made a short on my other channel, the first one in yeah a week and a half, I guess. I don't know. The channel keeps growing, so it's like, I'm trying to kill this channel and still keep getting subs. So if I'm getting subs, I'm gonna make some more content here and there. I'm trying to get this channel. I'm trying to get the last three more to have to 200, and it's just such a pain in the ass. It's just not happening. We got through that. You hit close to some kind of a goal, and then it takes forever. Or people start dropping subs. God, I hate that. I'm almost 200. Oh, I just lost three. Why? I haven't done anything wrong, right? Different. And again, subs don't matter at this point. I'm not going to get that many more of them. Channel's not going to grow much more. It doesn't need to, and I really don't need it to. That's just not what I'm after. But in the back of my head, but I just need a couple more. Just because. Keeps you don't want to feel that stagnant. Plus, more people can potentially who understand things, which I guess is important. Communication in this raw form. So glad you got that PO box. You have no idea. That's exciting. That was that's, that's the one thing you really needed. Really, the ability to get and send mail. It's just yeah, it is. Binders. Well, you and I know the back story behind the whole thing. So yeah, we're really excited. It doesn't seem like much to other people, but you don't understand. It's really exciting. No, it's very important. Other people take it for granted. Why don't you just do it? Why don't you just you don't understand, you don't understand. Well, why don't you just oh boy, I hadn't thought about that one. Oh yeah, I'm crazy. Sort of that. Yeah, you should be radiating on that for quite some time now, Aspie. You should. You can wake up. You can like wear your key around your neck. Look, I got a key. It's like when I've been home, I got a key for a while. It's just this glowing, object. And look, I got my key. I have a key. I got a door I can go in and out of. And still, it's actually kind of a big deal to me. Reminds me, my stupid social worker is screwing stuff up for me and he needs to show up today, or it might be a big problem. Uh-huh. Caesar, where are you, Caesar? Little Caesar. Yeah, round-headed doofus. I wish he'd show up. I maybe just call him. I usually just text him. I don't want to call him. Caesar? Caesar? Caesar. Me. Remember me? Get your ass here. I think he was in Santa Cruz yesterday. He better not. I'll hound him, and he knows I'll hound him. Well, hound him in a little while. Where are you? Get here now. Or send anybody. All I have to do is drop off some paperwork for him so he can drop it off somewhere else. It's very important. It's like my room's at stake if he doesn't screw it. So I suppose I could cut all the way downtown to do it, but I'm not supposed to. It shouldn't have to be. It's somebody else's job to do that, not mine. Because I'm retarded. Caesar always comes through in the long run, as long as I remind him. That's my job. It's incumbent upon me to remind him. But I thought I was taken care of last week. Apparently, Caesar and David didn't. And then I got a letter, and then, guys, I knew that was too easy. Just so filling out a form for continued benefits, annual review thing stuff. Not an inspection. That's in July, but so yeah, nothing more exciting than talking about your housing. But if you don't, if you're close to getting your shelter, yeah, it's kind of vital. Food, shelter, clothing. That you know I can deal with the food and shelter and clothing thing. And, and small appliances, which I need to use. Yeah, I'm going to prattle about the same stuff and not do anything about it. Watch, watch me if you don't think I will. I will. I'll do that. You just watch me. Well, think of it stand up because, well, Aspie was nice enough to comment. Nobody else did. Just kind of weird. But whatever. People do what they do. I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Yeah. Oh, look, you commented, so I'll stay here for a while. Yeah, you need to just get those little sets don't cost that much. They're probably not the best ones, but you know, hmm, yeah, yeah. That little carving sets can't be that expensive. So have somebody buy it for you. A lot of people have lots of money; they can afford to shell it out for good cause. Excuse me. That's what art does. It's yeah, a whole bunch of little things. You know, you can't do one thing without the other. And I need to go back to my graphics. That's another thing. I set myself up for too much. Now I'm getting none done because I'm that lame. What am I saying? Huh? Yeah. That and I need to go into my closet stuff because I'm to fix some stuff out. But that's easy. That's not going to be a big deal because my closet door is permanently open now. Yeah. At least you're getting durable crap, in addition to supplies now, Aspie. That out, that's a cool thing. Yeah, when you use your kitchen as a shop, you're gonna get dust everywhere. every crevice, every yeah. That's also the downside of winter. There's a lot of shit you can't do outside because it's sub-zero and you have a raining or yeah. It's raining and flooding near me, but not here in Watsonville that I've noticed. Well, I don't go anywhere and don't look outside, so I don't know. They keep telling me it's awful there. I wouldn't know. Now would I? I ain't going out there. I ain't getting wet. Oh, 50 is not bad. Nah, I lived in Portland, Oregon. There were times where we just wouldn't get above over freezing and for days on end. That I got sick of it. Well, neither of us are very smart now, are we? But we're good for the pretty. I'm sorry, I'm not pretty. You're pretty. I'm not pretty. You're very pretty. I'm not. I'm a very ugly old man. But good for the pretty. If you got the mojo, jump on it. Aw, yeah. I'm a pretty piece of gristle. I don't care. I kind of like the way I look because I've grown into it. It's what I got. Yeah. So the occasional old lady giving me the eye, so that's what's important. Oh, look. Get him some dentures, and he'll be. If I had some dentures, I'll look a lot better. I would. I really would. To what end, though? Why do I don't need to look good? Not what I'm after from life. Yeah, I'm weathered. Not in bad shape, really. I could be in better shape. I could work on that, but yeah. Yeah, there's six people I've known who lived indoors their entire lives who are party too much are the ones that are in far worse shape. Because I've always had to have a lot of exercise, not anymore, but I did. And couldn't drink nonstop. So, and a lot of people are just plain, some guys are just a lot, just plain sissies and sissy up, which I don't cotton to that. Nah, if it's that much of a hard life, it's just a life. It's what I'm used to. Maybe the wreck I am today. Coffee. You need one of these tankers there. Aspie, I saw your coffee cup. Just not do it. It's not goth. You need a tanker of some sort. Something, something that looks shiny or metallic or at least glass Pyrex That's what you need. Pyrex gravy chalice, one of the small ones, not one of the big ones. One of the big ones would dwarf you. Yeah. God, I really want to get this channel up to 200 subs. 3 more freaking subs. Man, driving me nuts. There's 2 things that are bugging me. That and Caesar. Caesar and subs. Caesar should bring me a sub, bastard. I need to get something free from him. It's been a long time. Can't think of anything I need, though. There goes that. Oh, bus tickets. Yeah, I'll get bus tickets from him. Yeah, my ex is still in the woods. Her lights are still out. He should sub the bastards. I told him to check my channel out. Yeah, he knows me too well. I don't know if I want to see that. It's all my friends. Like, Are you on YouTube? Yeah, and they never check it out. BRB. I'll be around for a little while. Not going anywhere quite yet. Wearing my tank core beret tonight. It's wool. It's a cheap wool one, but it's wool. I like it. I used to wear berets all the time, exclusively. It was my deal. Oh, I lost everybody. Oh no. Where'd everybody go? I'm so lonely. I need to make some real content today. The strolling video yesterday was kind of a bust because I didn't talk. There's a little story behind that, but technical difficulties was a pain in the ass getting something recorded at all because I had a bunch of false starts, and I was trying to figure it out with my headphones on in the lobby of my hotel. One guy kept lathering on as if I was in the mood to be entertained by his wit. It's just, yep. It's a strain of people who just can't stand seeing somebody not talking, actually doing something. God, Lord, leave me alone. And I've been much more patient about it over the years. Like, will you please fucking leave me alone? No, that doesn't fly. Especially it's women. Oh dear Lord. Will you please leave me alone for a minute? Blah blah blah. I'm starting to get mad. I'm getting angry. Blah blah. Shut up. I'm going to throw you down the staircase. No, not really. But sure, I've thought about it. God, fuck. I'm really busy. I don't love you right now. I'll love you in a minute. Get lost. You would hate that. I'm not loving you right now. I'll love you later. Just don't push it. Don't push it. You're back. Yay. How come getting no little profile of my face? Well. I'll call this content. Mostly monologue, but I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. So, plan for the day. Text Caesar again, and then text Caesar. And then start working in my room a little. Very derelict in those duties. A little blocked on that content, but again, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just more profound. People think that's a nonsensical expression, but good Lord, it makes such sense. I can't do anything more about it. YouTubes, yeah. I've been using that expression, and a lot of my friends have over the decades. It always made sense to us, and then now people are poke fun at it, and I don't get it. Most people don't think through things through when they go on chats and whatnot. They just want to be noted as somebody who agrees about stuff. I'm tired of going against the grain. Because it makes no difference, really. Well, that's out in the wild. I could say things here, but on chats now. But I'm going. A lot of the chats I go on are just like people fishing and stuff, and and people doing kind of cool small domestic things. Of course, they come on here, and if they sub, they check my stuff off, and they don't sub anymore. You're weird. I'm multifaceted. Actually, my shorts on my other channel. That's just gotta really be kind of spellbinding for them. Why? What is this? What is that music? Why is everything red and purple? Why? 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 Why so many damn skulls? Yeah, I like to. There's a strain of people who don't understand it, but I think it's cool. They just think it's cool because things are different. Like, oh, that's interesting. I don't understand it, but I like that. That is the best way to be. I'm loving that. I don't know. That's yeah. Yeah, I like that. It is what it is. That's good. You keep doing that. I'm glad I subbed. I don't know if I'll check it out again, but you just keep doing that. And that's older people. Like older rednecky people are actually the coolest. They have the most open minds. Yeah. The fishing people, they're cool as hell. That was fun. I'm going to make you a mod. Really? Then I can check out your mine you for more subs. Which everybody's in that community. Everybody subs to each other, and that's great. So 7 out of 10 unsub me, but I'm still making a profit. Yeah, it's a cheap trick, but I employ it. Yeah, the real rednecks, not the urban ones, but yeah, they just seem to be nicer people. I'm like, I don't know. Everybody hates us, but you're nice. I don't know. Smart rednecks and smart hillbillies are to be contended with. They are the smartest people in the world, and they can think rings around you and set you up for a kill. He just posted something that he wants more questions, but I'm mad because I asked him about a million questions that he hasn't done. But he's hilarious. He's great. He's very insecure about his channel. Like, say anything. Just keep talking, and it'll be funny. So I thought his content was sound. Was busted me up in a good way. This guy's genuinely funny, and that's rare. There's nobody quite like him. He's pretty freaking unique. And he's almost at the point of self-mockery, but not. He's going with what he is, which is wonderful, and he's smart and he's funny. That's smart and funny, and uses a family. Yeah, it's like, God, he's refreshing. That's the word I'm looking for. He's refreshing. That's why I turned you on to him. It's like, oh no, you got to see this guy. You got to check this guy out. He's really good. He's really, really good. So I'm glad you showed up and started commenting on this stuff too. Like, oh God, instant fan. We love you, Epic. You're great. And I don't know, his dad or uncle and then his weird girl, no sister, they're just fucking, they're playing along. They're great. This Bob or something, and the guy who comes on with him, fucking God, he's great too. It's like, oh, man, you guys keep doing that. Please keep doing that. Yeah, it's just some kind of weird eccentric family to play off each other. And it's great. It seems like a really cool family. Things a genuinely healthy family in some senses. They seem to love each other, or at least tolerate each other. And the sister does the perfect mean, evil sister thing. Just God. I love to talk about communism, which I had. Are you on the FBI? Are you on the FBI? Yeah. Every once in a while, you find a channel like that. It's just score. for. Yeah. It's like Brad Kirk. He's a find. He's the only real conduit of larceny, and he's doing more rack stuff, and I don't like the rack stuff. It just doesn't. Racks doesn't stuff. I go by Chad, and Chad's okay, and I like the people's around. I don't give a shit about uh, what's his face at all. But Tibbs, I don't give a crap about Tibbs. I mean, just Tibbs is boring. Why do people keep playing hours? I need to catch out Gassy Gat more, but Larson is Larson is great. He's the living, breathing essence of all that is lol cow and almost horror cow. He's, he hasn't caved. He hasn't sold out, and he roams the wilds. And I got a feeling this whole UCLA extensions thing is really going to get good because he's actually believed. I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah. He deserves to be trolled. I hate to say it, he's the only one person I know who really deserves it because he's downright mean. I mean, he's a vile creature. Yeah, I don't know. He's not my white noise. It's just I can't listen to him. I've come to the point where I dislike him so damned much. It's come to the point where but I tune into the whole Chad thing just to say hi. Who's around here? And Chad's cool. Chad's very nice and cordial. Oh, not cat poop. Oh no. That's I could tolerate a lot of that, but not the poop thing. That's where or wet garbage. Yeah, can't deal with that. Some dust and clutter, which is my life. Yeah, I have no problem with that. Yeah, I like it. It's my natural environment. Uh, yeah, I'm at the point of disgusting myself, and it's not that bad. It's not even close to that bad. Not letting myself off the hook for moral relativism. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I cop to my own sins, and hopefully I'll try to get the mojo to do something about it. Yeah, I don't know. And Tibbs is so up front about his being a pervert, and God, he just needs. There's somebody who should be smart enough to shut the hell up or find something else to talk about. He just seems to have no other fund of interest except himself. And I was watching way back when he's just being his own incel weird self, but then it just got worse. And then when I was sketching stuff about his love doll, and then the hell, and it kept happening and going on. Yeah, we just he's not doesn't create anything, doesn't add anything good to it. I mean, at least Larson's gonna be up to go up to hijinks. Larson has his own fourth wall. I mean, he moves around so that he can set. I hope he doesn't go into the dining dash and fire alarm thing. That was just pushing it a little too far. Yeah. I don't want him to die. If he gets slapped up around a little bit, that'll be great. That'll be good for him. No, it's not going to teach him anything. You can't teach him anything. It's going to end up in jail, prison, or the bin. I don't know if he's in jail now or not. I just couldn't. I haven't checked today. I know he's going to court, but you know, he was in jail for a minute, and they don't want him in jail because he's too expensive. 20 grand is not a big. They don't always charge the. Oh no, they won't give him bail. No, he won't. They'll make him run his time, but they'll reduce it down to nothing. To be out in a minute. Oh, cool. Yeah, he's usually really complicit when he gets arrested. He knows when to shut the hell up. Which, yeah, yeah. He's not completely stupid and he's not completely crazy. Let's put it that way. I know his type. My oldest brother, he's crazy most of the time unless he travels and there are authority figures, and then suddenly he's Mr. Sane. Well, it's actually Daniel's money. He's got his trust, and I think he has more than people think. So he has access to money. It's just Bob is responsible for doling it out. And Bob might have to. It's part of the trust, but he's only allowed so much a month. It's just the way trusts work. Because I know Brad doesn't figure that out, but I know pretty well what's going on with Daniel there. And Larson's probably not getting the full amount because he doesn't have housing, because that could be part of a trust too. Some of the money might be held up because he's not getting housing. So I don't think he's getting his full $200 a month. I know he isn't. He's being held back. Well, yeah, that's why he's on a trust, because his mother or grandmother stipulated things. I bet that happened with people's social security, where people get a payee person who doles it out according to their needs, but it's being held back because he doesn't have housing. Which is, I think that's maybe court mandated that. I'm not sure how that works, but I know how what it boils down to. Bob's his payee. Bob gets paid to be the payee. It's not the goodness of his own heart. Trust me. It's up there with the same stupidity of Rax's grandmother doing so much. Oh no, 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 no. Rax is a cow. He probably supports a good part of that household because he gets benefits. And most people, why doesn't he just get a job? These people can't have jobs. I can't have a job. Trust me. It's like this is people don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're thinking about. They don't get it. They just go on and criticize everything in the world, which is all well because there are a lot of targets, but nonetheless, don't say stuff that is completely stupid. No, he's not going to get a job because he's too fucked up. I'm too fucked up. Trust me, I can barely function to the limit I function now. Didn't used to be that way. I don't know how he should be able to work, but he did. That's one of those little miracles. Can't remember. I can't imagine going through that again. Yeah, yeah. They don't understand mental illness at all, and they demonize it. Yeah, well, we are responsible for what we do wrong. However, there are mitigating circumstances, and forever it's so hard to judge. So guess what? Yeah, don't. And yeah, Paul prayed to that too. Yeah, giving and receiving. Well, people don't judge me, and they have every right to. If you're going to judge anybody else, judge me. I don't care. It's your privilege, but yeah, That's why I like people like Daniel Brad Kirk. Well, Brad Kirk still doesn't get it, but he's got a inquiring mind, and he does read comments and he does respond. So I think he's got an open mind, and that gives me hope for people. Like, okay, yeah, okay, he's paying attention. Hmm. Being hateful doesn't accomplish anything, and it just feeds the lol cows, gives them a persecution complex, and just it's a very mutually parasitic relationship between lol cows and trolls, and they harm each other at the same time, thinking they're benefiting from it. Just only Cobra gets it right. Cobra wins. Cobra's got it all figured out. The yin yang of the whole thing, and he benefits, and he pays a price, but because he's quality entertainment and he deserves any money he gets. Yeah, if you want to be a spectator and keep your nose out of it, please. I look at me. I'm a larcenist. I can't give Larson up. I've given up most of them. Yeah, Larson's really about it. And Cobra, but I haven't done Cobra that much because I just haven't been need to. But again, I'm trying to separate myself a little bit. But Cobra and Larson you can't give them up. But Cobra and Larson really aren't the same thing at all. Because Cobra functions pretty damn well. I don't understand what their people just want to go on about it. I see. Look, there's some dirt in his kitchen. His kitchen's not bad. So, I wouldn't. You know, people going over the weirdest stuff. I think Cobra's more higher functioning than me, so I'm not gonna throw any rocks. So yeah, Cobra is built his own little empire, and and trolls give him money and stuff for his antics. Yeah, well, you'd have a lot, buddy. If you didn't do the that's what a scam. If you just pedal his bicycle to various places, he could do it. I understand. If I had endless money, I'd be doing DoorDash all the time. But I don't think I can do DoorDash here, and if I did, I wouldn't because I'm too cheap and I'm broke. So that ain't gonna happen. I do need to buy some food though. Got money, I just need to go and get it. Whatever. Got rice. I'll make rice today. I'm pathetic. Yeah, Walmart. I'm sure he has a Walmart there, and I'm sure he could Walmart do that. And that's the Walmart. Yeah, it'd be so easy to find out. SP, you find out. Maybe he's been thrown out of Walmart. I don't know. But there's got to be a Walmart around there somewhere, or supermarkets will do it too. See, now you're thinking, Aspie. Now you're thinking, like, what? Why be curious? You know his address. Probably go online and see the 24-hour Cobra cam. Oh, well. It's probably good that Cobra is completely pre-doxed, saves people trouble. You want to find out where he is? This is the address. Everybody knows it. It's P.O. box. That's right there. Guess what? Yeah. I do need to send him something. I will. Yeah, but now that I actually sent Aspie a letter, well, it's kind of like she found my stamps. It's always finding your stamps, isn't it? Where are my stamps? Got any stamps? People ask me, do you have a stamp? I want to stab them. I would never call him. That would be pushing it. No. Though he does know who I am. I mean, I do exist in the Cobraverse. He knows very well who I am. Whether or not he likes me or whatever else, hard to say. Yeah, I don't know, Aspie. He knows who you are, and you're a hot chick, so I think he would probably talk to you. In fact, I know he would, because you're the hot goth chick. So, oh yeah, he'll talk to you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, now I understand. You think you were trolling him and you were catfishing. No, well, I don't blame. But skeptical. I hope he's skeptical. I mean, Larson's not skeptical. That's one of the big differences. I mean, Cobra's pretty canny about stuff. Yeah. Catch us on being catfished pretty quickly. Didn't used to, but now. Okay. Yeah. This is the biggest romance since Sean Penn and Madonna. It's like, yeah, that's what they are. The Sean Penn and Madonna for the next generation. The Sid and Nancy, the John and Yoko. She's not terrible looking. I don't know. She looks like, what she is. Kind of a beat up woman. She's okay when she's not blitzed. I mean, she's come on this stream a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the last time she showed up on my stream, CEO scared her off, and I was really pissed off at the CEO for that. Like, not on my stream, dude. Don't, your clout doesn't matter here. I mean, I love CEO, but sometimes he screws up overall, and that's cool. Just not on my stream, please. Not on my stream. Yeah, I for Cobra have any kind of relationship that's even marginally functional. Yeah, I hope he has. Yeah, he deserves love. I think she could stand a little loving too. So I'm not gonna judge here. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's sweet. It's like people just I don't see why people have this big issue about it. Well, yeah, she's not. She's a lolcow. Oh God, yeah, she's that. But she's pretty upfront about herself. Yeah, and she's kind of a fraud, but whatever. I can name several ones in our community that I think, yeah, but you know, what can you do? Our community isn't. Yeah, I'm borderline judgment, so I need to shut up about stuff right now. Shutting my mouth. Not about you, but other people. Just. Yeah, she's a. She's a con, and you could. If you fall for it, shame on you. The givers, you know, there are a lot of fucked up people in this world. I think a good percentage of the universe is pretty fucked up. So what are you going to do about it? Hate people for it? I ain't got the time to hate people. Not my. Is she interesting? Yeah, hell, she's fucking interesting as hell. She's hilarious. Yeah, these people are interesting. They're the fabric of life. You can learn and absorb from them. Which all of the anonymous trolls who just take pot shots are not the least bit interesting. So figure that out. Who's of more value? The interesting people, as opposed to the snotty little I mean, excuse me, troll bitches. And yeah, they're fodder. They're entertainment, but treat everybody in the entire universe with some dignity. If you can start it that way, you'll be okay. Yeah, there are laws about picking through people's leavings. I know. I know here people have to have a bunch of stuff behind it, and they had to be thrown out. To drag. At least in California, and that might have more to do with housing authority than that. So don't take look into it a little bit. I know if you throw it in the dumpster, it's free. Yeah, it's free pickings. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. I know there's a certain amount of time that landlords have to let you grab stuff. So and you might have to go into the marshal. It gets really, and it's regional as hell. So and California is really big about privacy, which I like. I mean, it's a little too snitty for some people's tastes, but yeah, people mock California laws, but most big California laws end up becoming national. We are your future. Get used to it. I'm not going to go on about the gun control things because yeah, you can still buy guns here without a problem. You just have to wait for a while, and some guns aren't available. Well, these are guns you probably don't need in the first place. So guess what? You need a pistol, hunting rifle, this, that, or the other thing. You can get them. I could get one, and get a pistol. But there are certain requirements, which I have no problem with that. But you can still get one. So you know, pick in California because well, people live here because it's nicer here. I mean, bad news. California is a great state. It's got everything you could possibly need. It's got the Ozarks. It's got the desert. It's got most of California is pretty damned empty. So, what people don't know about California is pretty stunning. I know California looks back of my hand, and there's still a lot to stuff to see, but yeah, people like to slag in California. Yeah, knock yourself out. Fine, you don't. Please don't live here. We got far too many people here already. And the biggest problem about California is people moving into California shouldn't be moving into California. Carpetbaggers don't like carpetbaggers at all. They're the Karens, they're the Darrens, they're the ones who want to move into somebody else's neighborhood and wreck it. The yeah, carpetbaggers, tea baggers. I don't like the baggers. Yeah, but I'm like third generation California, which is and it's these are long generations too. My family goes back to around the gold rush. So I'm short of being an Indian. I'm about us. And Mexicans don't count because they're essentially Europeans. Yeah, Europeans mixed with Indians. That's what you have. And sorry, you know, you can't. The land belongs to the Mexicans. No, they don't. It was that the Spaniards stole it from the Indians. You know, you got it all wrong here. Uh, you don't understand. And yeah, Mexican War, Mexican American War. Yeah, terrible. However, Mexican leadership screwed that up. They could have won the war. They didn't. Mexico was a bigger power than the United States at that point. Santa Anna just was a terrible general. And we got California, which is kind of worthless until they've had a bunch of gold there. And then the gold happened, they found the gold one year after the U.S. gains the possession of California. Joke's on you. We have gold. And that's how we ended up with the Central Civil War. That's financed by California. And California's still financing it. It's part of the United States. You're welcome. We contribute. We're not welfare sucks like most of the South. Know your history. Insult California. Insult California as much as you want to, but probably the state people live in, you're in a welfare state. California's giving you money. Shut up. Say thank you and look humble and rattle your food dish elsewhere. So yeah, I'm from here. You know. I mean, I moved away from LA, but yeah, there's that. This is forest. I've lived in a lot of places. California's it. Central California's coast is it. Man, we have Big Sur. Beat that. If you don't know what Big Sur is, it's the most beautiful spot on earth, according to a great many world travelers, or at least it's way up there. The South actually there's more industry coming in, and the U.S. economy is really attracting more jobs. We're on an upswing. I mean, how much credit we can give to Biden, but his administration is fucking great, man. You want to throw rocks at it, whatever you want, but the proof in the pudding. Things are getting better. Things, yeah. I'm sorry. You can get as paranoid as you want to, but things are getting better. You know, saying, what more do you need? And yeah, I definitely agree about Israel and the Ukraine. I definitely do. Very anti-Russia. Very anti-Russia. So, see, I don't talk about politics very often, but in this case, it's economics. And yeah, the South. Oh God, it's corrupt. Look at Louisiana. It should be a very rich state. Shitloads of oil, everything else, and Red Onion. I haven't even thought about that place on. Yeah, yeah. It's just that's with tax advantages. Yeah, a lot of places are going to be on the upswing. I mean, the auto industry is making a big, strong comeback, and that's incredibly important. Uh, Sheesh, yeah, that's sad. Yeah, it's a lot of the states where they want to cut tax taxes down to the nubs for the middle class, what's left of it, and they're not putting enough money into proper infrastructure. Hate to break it to you, but the American tax system is cheaper than most places on earth. More bang with a good book. So people bitch about they're paying their taxes. Good God, people. You're getting a lot for the money. Sure, yeah, corporations should pay more. Well, target that. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do about it, but I don't know. Lean on billionaire presidents who aren't billionaires at all. Trump's a fucking joke. Trump is what a band of morons and thieves. I mean, so, and I'm not down with the Democratic Party at all. Trust me, I'm not one. I had some major disagreements. However, the economic policy is good right now. And Biden's easy to listen to. I like him. He's got that kind of stammer, which I have one, and he doesn't seem senile. He's not the least bit senile. He's pretty sharp. He's just getting older, and this job will make you older. So I don't understand. But yeah, he's good for another for term. So yeah, there you go. I'm essentially pro Biden. I'll even vote. I'll even vote for the first time in ages. And the people get off my back. Oh, you can't complain unless you vote, which is bullshit. I can complain all I want to, vote or not. It's not good. Who made that rule? I don't follow that one. Who are these rule makers that I keep coming against? Jeez, I'm just running off of the mouth here. Aspie, you're supposed to stop me from this. Shut up, old man. Nobody wants to hear it. Well, whatever. This will be my last cigarette for this. I'd have to go get my coffee, and that's so far away. Well, it's behind my tripod, so I'm not gonna. Politics suck, but I also know my history at the same time, so I find it interesting. And I'll talk about politics when things are going better, like they are right now. It's okay, yeah, things are getting better. Yeah, it's just somebody's doing stuff right. Okay, yeah, they're doing something right. Oh, yay. And Trump's so hilarious that you got to watch some of it. Like, fuck. He said that. He's getting worse. Look at that. God, with a train wreck. But watching it for 14 hours a day, what kind of perversion is that? Like, God, watch something else for a while. Don't leave politics in the background while you're going about your day. Do not do that. X does that, and she doesn't learn anything from it. Just a little concentrated time out, and you can pick it up in less than a half hour, and that's all you need to watch for the day, and you're done. Half hour should do it. You start unlearning things the more, because it's all repetition, and forcing somebody else around you to watch that. Oh, no, thank you. X is very good at giving me little updates. Like, pay attention. So this and this and this, and she'll give me like a little capsule of what I need to learn. So I appreciate that. She knows the stuff I'm interested in. So that's good. And I fill her in on some stuff too. So a little history here and there, because I can go on about history forever. Oddly enough, when you heard that expression, that's an old man. I don't think women do that as much. I don't know. I think it's almost strictly an old man thing. I was doing old man things when I wasn't old. Is what it is. I really like this hat. I need to wear this hat more. What do you think of my hat, Aspie? What do you think? You're a girl, you know this stuff. And quite a pretty girl too. You're a lovely young lady. You truly are. I'm saying that without being a pervert, so you don't be. uh, I don't do recent history. Yeah, I should. I should do more lectures, which is easy enough. I could just do them. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Got to better. It's got to have the little leather trim. Otherwise, it's just fruity. Yeah. Young lady who can appreciate a compliment and take it for what it probably is not being pervy. So there you go. See, Aspie always wins. Like, well, he just called me pretty. Well, I like it when people call me pretty. It's great being, you know, for a pretty woman. Somebody called me pretty. Thank you. I am. Thank you. I am pretty damn pretty. It's just a battlefield discussing anything with women at all, except the cool women who are on my channel who aren't paranoid and hyper wary. I understand why they are, but I shouldn't be sus. I'm killing off my fruit flies. I don't know why I have so many because I keep my garbage out and stuff. But man, I got a little trap and it seems to be doing the job. I want them to go away. It's like good bajillions of them. Oh no, what? Might be coming through my vent. That doesn't work. Maybe I'll seal that up. Yeah, I need to go off too, sweetheart. So you, I'll text you. I'll text you later, my dear. So you have a good night, and whoever day when whoever was tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Bye, kid.